well. All things considered, that is. Oh, me? I've just been minding everyone's business in the arena here. Oh, fighting. What? They're really trying to kill each other. That's crazy. Don't you just want to get involved? What do you say we pour in a little bit of the old democracy? I love my job.
Hello everyone and welcome to Death of Games. In today's episode, it's a very special one because we're covering one of my most favorite game ever, a game that I played a shit ton on Xbox, and that is Darwin Project. Yeah, this game. You probably don't even know what this game is because a lot of people really don't know what this game was. The marketing of this game was dog shit, but yeah. In Death of Games, we'll be talking about the game, why it died, and showing some gameplay of it, because why not? Alright, let's get into the episode. Darwin Project was announced in March 8th, 2017, with the full announcement in June 11th, 2017 at E3. God, do you remember E3? I don't. And then open beta came around in January the 22nd, 2018. Darwin Project was a very unique game during its time. Not because it was a battle royale, because it had a lot more in-depth into it. Like the crafting system, where you can actually pick some things you want, like perks. Perks are unique to a player. You can choose either or. Like you can choose like an axe perk, a cloak perk, or a boots perk. For your axe, you had your sharpener, which made your axe do more damage. You had lumberjack, which makes you get more wood per tree. And you had scavenger axe, which made you get more health when you kill a player. Your cloak perks are fur cloak, which makes you get more cold resistance. Detective cloak, it makes your investigation or spotting the enemy last longer. Runner cloak, it makes you get more stamina. Revenge cloak, I really don't fucking know, I can't tell you. And Ghost Cloak, which reduces your tracking when you get tracked by someone picking up a clue. Also, clues are when you do something like craft something, take down a tree, or loot leather, or kill a deer. People can find that and search it to spot you on the map. So that's what clue is for more perks that have that ability. For your boots, you have your speed boots, which makes you run faster. Your ninja boots, which makes you run faster as well, but also foot duration, so makes your foot's quieter. You have hunter boots, speed bonus from a clue picking up, and movement speeds up to 4. And then you got your invader boots. You get a speed bonus when you're tracked, and the movement speed is up to 4. So, yeah. And then you have different arrows. I'm gonna put them on screen. I'm not gonna go into it because this is already taking a little bit too long. And I want to talk about what Darwin Project was, what it is. So now let's talk about gameplay. So in Darwin Project, you can either be a solo or a duo, but mostly solo. You survive. There's 10 people, and there's 7 quadrants or zones, if you want to call it like that. And as the game goes on, one by one, the quadrants will close, and you have to go to another quadrant that is open, that is not like closed and full of like cold, so you don't freeze to death. Especially with code, you have to survive. You have to survive off of code. And speaking of cold, you have to survive off of code. Oh my god, I cannot fucking... And speaking of cold, you cannot survive... Speaking of cold, you have to survive the cold. Fuck it, you know what I mean. So you have to make campfires so you don't freeze yourself to death. And when the zone closes, the freeze temperature goes up more, so you will freeze a lot more quicker and die faster. That's why you want to go into a new zone before the zone you're in closes. As the game goes on, the arena gets smaller and smaller until it's sudden death, where the zone closes in on you. So it forces you to fight. and then at the end, whoever wins is the champion of the game. But there's something new. There's something completely different. A game director.
Oh, hello there. I'm the show director. You know, as long as people have been fighting to death in the woods, crowds have gathered to watch. When Cain slew Abel, I was there. When Caesar got knife rushed, I was there. When Abe Lincoln got fragged, I was there. I'm the equalizer, the instigator, a game show host with nuclear weapons. You could be me. I mean, if you want. Gamers of the world, tell me what to do. Who is worthy? Vote now!
Game directors are people who can change the outcome of the game. Sometimes they'll favoritism a person and give them insane fucking loot, or sometimes they will hate on you for calling him a bitch, and then they will like make sure you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. So yeah, that's game directors. Honestly, one of my favorite aspects of the game, and I wish more games do this. I honestly do wish the finals does this, because it's really fun. I'm not even gonna lie, there were some games I just play as director and just fucked around for a bit, because playing director is really actually fun. It's a fun way of just making the match your way. I really like it. I really do. Now I want to talk about survival. So you start off, you gather resources, you gather wood, leather, so you can craft your items like your perks, what I just talked about, or campfires so you don't die of cold like I just talked about. Or the director can give you wood or leather as well. And as you keep playing, something in the middle of a zone will spawn called electronic. And with these electronics, you can craft powers like a arena. You can make a small enclosed arena where no one can get in or get out. Invisibility, you can go invisible. Detector, you can find nearby resources around your vicinity. Energy shield, it's a shield. You can take more hits. Ice bolt freezes the player if you hit them. Power leap, you jump really high up in the sky and you go wee. Radar, you can scan for people. Shrink, you can go really fucking tiny, which is one of my personal favorites. Teleport, you can teleport. And turret, it's just a turret. And a lot of these are really good. So when they spawn, you want to go in the middle of the zone so you can get these, because if someone else has them and you don't, you're at a disadvantage, really, which causes a lot of fights to happen, which is really good for the pacing of this game.
Wait, what day is it? Oh, okay. Forget everything I just told you.
Now then, when the full game released on January 2020, a lot of things have changed. Now, you could have hated those changes, or you could have loved those changes. For me, I really just didn't care. I was like, why though? Because I was used to playing the beta so much. It was kind of weird to see a lot of things that I was used to and kind of adored about the game just change out of nowhere. But as I kept playing, I kind of grew to this new game, this new system that they had. So now, let me tell you everything that they changed and got rid of. But let me do it in a little speed run for you. Perks, now gone. Everything is gone. But instead of that, we got 3 classes now. Wings, grapple, and bird. Whoa. Leather is now taken out of the game, and now everything just requires wood or this new little material, Darwinium. I think that's how you say it. Don't judge me on that. Electronics are taken out in the middle of the map. Instead, something spawns in the middle of the map, but guess what it is? It's Darwinium. But you're like, what? Wait a minute. But he used the electronics to, you know, get the special perks. Yeah, they're now in the classes, and there's so, but you know, a lot of them are now gone. Like your ninja boots, your cold resistance cloak thing. Like, yeah, they kept some, but yeah, a lot of things are still gone. Wow. Your other types of arrows, your fire arrows, this arrow, and I think that's those two. If there's another one, it's probably useless. But yeah, that's like everything that they got rid of and changed. Why? Holy shit. I actually found a match. That's crazy. Oh, one guy. That's still crazy though.
If you somehow win without killing anyone, you will be frozen and your body put on display in a museum. Pro tip: run away
Yeah.
to survive against a stronger player.
Yeah.
If you somehow win without killing anyone, you will be frozen and your body put on display in a museum.
I don't think that was gonna play. It's just me and this guy. Oh my god. This is so sad. It's really hard to say a cause of death for this game because the game's not even dead yet. There's like a decline, but the game's not dead. You still have Discord servers open up for people who just wants to like play the game and just hop in custom matches. Hell, even like recently, not even recently, the Twitter for Darwin Project just tweeted out saying like, but we're applying for a new game, which could be Darwin 2. Who knows? That's what everyone wants. But yeah, there's no cause of death here, and that's probably like the only special dead game. Actually, no, there's one more game I have in mind that's not dead yet, but it could be as I'm working on it. Who knows? But this game is not dead. This game is still thriving with dedicated players who just really want to, who really enjoy this fucking game. I myself enjoy this game. I recently just found out about the server, and I might participate in some tournaments because I love Darwin Project. I used to play that shit every day. But there is a cause of decline in players, and that can go in 3 different directions. Number 1, the way the game changed when full release. Number 2, marketing. And number 3, the devs just gave up too quickly on this game. What I'm gonna like put my money into, it's just the devs gave up too quickly. They gave up too quickly, in my opinion. They had something really good here, and as soon as the players started dipping, they just gave up. They just gave up. I mean, I know you're a small dev team, what are you supposed to do? But look at the finals. Finals players were drastically dipping, and instead of giving up, they fought. They kept fighting, and it's paying off. What if Darwin Project kept fighting and trying to survive? Would it still be alive today? Would it have a lot of players now? Who knows? I really do think the devs gave up too quickly, and I hope for a Darwin Project 2. A reshot at this again, because this game was really fun. And I wish more people can see this amazing game and play this amazing game. That's all. See ya.